While discussing the oil sands, you have to look at both the positive and negative sides it has on different issues, from environmental to economic, and sometimes the positives don't get told. In this third installment on the oil sands, we look at how this city in the heart of oil country, Fort McMurray, looks to shift that image.
A lot of bad things happen because the silent majority doesn't speak up. The majority of the people that live here are very happy living here. They feel that they are contributing to a bigger world and a better world.
The only narrative that's getting out right now is a very negative one, and that needs to be balanced with some positivity. You know, we need to appreciate the value of the products that we're bringing to market, and we need to appreciate the value of the solutions that are being generated.
We need to kind of start defending ourselves a little bit more than we have. We're too nice. We don't necessarily have, I don't know, Canadians are just, we say sorry all the time, but I think we need to kind of step up a little bit and defend our community and defend our industry, and we should be proud of it instead of being ashamed of it.
I think we're beginning to take a better approach, and I don't think being defensive is going to help, but I think we have to try to tell our story better and more consistently and more compellingly.
We need Fort McMurray to have a voice on the world stage, a voice where we're telling our story our own way, and push back against this Hollywood narrative of continually bashing this community and bashing our industry.
The positive message should be told so people can become more informed on the subject, and some initiatives to make that happen, like the I Love Oil Sands campaign or the future documentary titled Tar Sands Messiah, will help steer that message.
Our goal is to kind of create awareness about the positive things about oil sands, and our message, if just the truth. The truth sometimes is boring, and I guess we're trying to jazz it up a little bit.
You know, this narrative of continually fixating on problems and focusing on shaming other people and creating divisiveness and creating conflict, I believe it actually contributes to the very problems that these people are worried about. And so I want to, you know, this film isn't about us versus them. This is about connecting people together at the end. So after I'm done shaming them and making fun of them and doing all this satire and pointing out how silly this narrative is, you know, I want to focus on what's alive there as well.
And that's a really good point to have, is that when you're going to come and have an opinion about anything, whether it's a location, something, right? I think it's best to be more informed. Then you're able to make better choices, be more informed as it relates to the content around what you could be discussing.
Calling a Canadian city like Fort McMurray Hiroshima, saying it's ground zero, is not reflective of the facts. It does not add to a balanced and informed discussion, and it's extremely fear-driven and out of context. Canadians should be outraged, quite frankly, and we all need to stand up and add our voice to the discussion.
Yes, it has the biggest trucks in the world and amazing natural wonders, but it's got big heart and big spirit and big generosity. We just went, that's it. That's what sets Wood Buffalo apart from anywhere else in the world. And I think we got to continue telling that story.
Big spirit is what people who come to the region of Wood Buffalo feel, and the citizens just want the views to be fair.
Whether it's Syncrude, Suncor, Shell, CNRL, I think that a lot of the folks that work in the oil sands in our region are incredibly proud of the safety measures they take, how responsible they are from an environmental perspective, and the excellence they bring to the job every single day.
So I think we really need to have an honest conversation about what our impact is, what the benefits are, but we need to kind of get away from this notion that we're this awful community, and I think we need to have a bit more honest discussion with facts.
From my perspective, it's an amazing spot to come to. Whether you bring your family, your friends, the world comes and visits us, quite literally, whether it's to work here, whether it's to play here, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's a destination that's waiting to be discovered.
Learning more about the positive image of the oil sands, for Go, I'm Doug Roxburgh.